Hi my friends, this is Casper the Boy Diviner here today, and I'm gonna do some of the questions from 31 Days of Witchcraft. Again, I'm just not gonna follow the order, I'm gonna do whatever I want. I'm so sorry, Heather Carter. Your video will be linked in the description below. Again, my tongue is so tongue-tied today, so I decided to just do some of the questions that can be answered with a simple yes and no, and I might elaborate a bit more if it's a yes or a no, depending on how I feel. Again, the lighting today is not so good. It's stormy outside. I can see the dark clouds rolling around. I don't know when it's gonna start raining. I don't know when the thunder is gonna come. So if it does come during this video, don't mind me. Things might get really dark suddenly because I've closed the windows, make sure that the rain doesn't come in. But okay, that's more than enough rambling. Let me start with my questions. Today I'll be doing question 10, 11, 17, 24, and 26. So the question should appear, the timestamp should appear, pause and jump around if you want. But the first question, in question 10, do you follow any set rules in your personal practice, such as harm none? No, I don't have any set rules. I know it's good to actually think about some of the rules you want to take note of before you cast any spells, before you do any divination. I think it's important to be ethical. I feel like I'm just going to follow my own instincts. I'm going to follow my own ethics when I do any kind of spell. To be fair, I have done binding spells before. It's on people who are harmful to me, people who don't have my best interest, people who have actually stalked me down and told me they'll curse me to make sure that I die soon. I have to protect myself, and I feel like binding, it's more of an offensive protection. I'm not cursing them, I'm not making them go through hell, I'm just keeping them powerless against me, and I think it's fair for me to do things like that. Some people say harm none. Even bindings like this to protect yourself is harming them. You should be protecting and making sure you're fine. But I feel like sometimes a targeted approach, binding someone, is better than just fortifying your own protection. You should be doing both anyway in terms of magic if you believe in that. So I don't follow any set rules. If you have any set rules that you follow, feel free to share below. I want to read and make sure that maybe there are some rules that I want to consider, and making sure that those rules are kind of explicit to myself. So that's question 10, a short simple answer hopefully. Question 11, do you believe in the concept of the threefold law of return? I don't believe in that. I believe in karma. At the same time, I also believe that we are instruments of karma. So if we decide to do something against someone, it could be that they have negative karma against us, or we are the ones who need to help karma come forth and come through. I'm not saying that we are in a place where we can judge people in a way. I don't feel like as humans we are biased, right? And not only that, I feel like we're not vigilantes, right? We cannot just bestow our power over someone. At the same time, I feel like karma also works against your favor. If you feel like you're doing something that is uncomfortable, or if you're doing something that is really hard to do and you realize how difficult it is, you might want to stop because you're not going with nature, you're not following what is meant to happen. It's really complex. This is a really complex question, but I'm saying that no, I don't believe in this concept, the threefold law of return. I do believe in karma. I do believe that we are instruments of karma, whether we like it or not. So if you bump into someone accidentally and you hurt them, you could have negative karma, or they could have owed you in a previous life somehow. It's not an easy topic. I just feel like you should follow your own ethics and see what you feel comfortable with. Okay? So that's question 11. Short, simple, sweet, done. Question 17. Do you always cast a circle when working magic? No, I don't always cast a circle. Sometimes some of my magic is more animism. So if I'm cleaning my windows and my doors, which I haven't done in years, whoops. When I'm cleaning them, I talk to them and tell them like, hey door, please help me keep out negative things from my space. Help me protect my room, protect us from anything that could harm us. And I clean it. I don't cast a circle when I'm doing that. I don't see a need because I'm just communicating. But I do feel like there's a working of magic. In some cases, when I'm following a set spell that talks about casting a circle, I do that. For example, when I'm doing some of the rituals from 7 spheres, I do cast that circle when I starting from the east, saying that this space may be protected by God, for example. So I do cast a circle sometimes, not always. It really depends. I think some people also stir intentions into their coffee. To have to cast the circle before you do that, I think it's a bit much. Okay, so that's question 11. Short, simple, sweet. Great. Question 24. Are you out of the broom closet? If so, how has that experience been for you? Yes, I'm out of the broom closet. I don't know what that really means. And I feel like that term can sometimes also be a bit offensive to people who are really in the closet for, gay reasons or sexual orientation reasons. So I don't really like this term. But in any case, people know I do magic stuff. I don't detail it to people as much as I don't detail it to people because I don't feel like there's a need. I don't feel like people are that interested to know what I'm doing. I am out, clearly. I'm doing a video with my face telling people I do magic. My friends and family do know of my channel. Whether they watch it or not, it really depends on their mood, because most of this is not something that interests them. I don't know why people are scared of magic, people outside. I don't feel like I've had any negativity come towards my direction. At the same time, I don't give a fuck what people think or what people say about me. Even unless, you know, behind my back they can say whatever they want. I don't think it affects my life that much. If they tell me to my face, then maybe I'll just talk to them what magic is. Because in some cases, like in chaos magic, it's a lot of psychology involved, right? Affirmations itself, if you use affirmations, you're doing magic. You know, I can tell them that, hey, you're doing magic. If you're talking to yourself, if you're encouraging yourself, hey, you're doing magic. You know, magic is a loose term. Can be used in many ways. So I don't feel like people are against it so much as before. I mean, I'm not holding a voodoo doll and like poking their innards and things like that. I think that might cause a stir, but I don't do that. So I hope that was a simple, sweet answer for question 24. And question 26, is divination a part of your personal practice? If so, what tool do you favor? I wish it was more of my practice. I wish I used it more. I don't know why I don't. It doesn't come to me immediately, and I don't know if I want to know everything, so I don't use it that often. But yeah, I do favor the tarot. Of course, this is a tarot channel. I'm more tarot than anything else because I feel like tarot is the archetype. I do enjoy the I Ching to some extent. What I've learned is so far the Western sort of I Ching where you use the book, and I also learned King Wen's I Ching where you look at the I Ching and you see the hexagrams and how it changes and what does that mean. At the same time, I'm not experienced at it, I'm not good at it. I tested myself because one of my function masters who taught me that method told me you can test yourself. You should be able to do readings of the weather and seeing if what you said comes true, and it always went wrong. So I don't know if I'm doing it wrong. I don't know if I just am not connected enough to the I Ching to do it. I'm still very interested in the plum blossom I Ching method where you can just pluck the hexagram or trigrams from the sky or from whatever is happening. I'm excited to learn that. At the same time, I don't know when I'll learn that. I don't have enough funds right now to take any classes, plus it's the pandemic when I'm filming this, so I don't know. Okay, other divination things that I use are moon blocks. I don't know if you know moon blocks, but you throw them to say yes or no. I think Benabel Wen has shown that in some of her videos. I do oracle cards sometimes, but I'm not good at oracle as much. Yeah, I used to do bibliomancy, but I have never really resonated too much because I think choice of books is so difficult, it's so tough to decide. It doesn't feel right. I've tried pendulums also, and my pendulum never really talked to me. I think Simon from the Hermit's Cave told me to take my time with it, let it move the way it wants to move instead of worrying about it. So maybe that's something I want to try. Okay, so the tool I favor is tarot. I love the tarot. The tarot I feel like has so many faces. It's so easy. I don't know if I'll continue this tag anymore. I feel like the rest of the questions don't super intrigue me. Some of them are really tough, like does prayer come with your personal practice? And I want it to be part of my personal practice, but I haven't really succeeded, and I don't really know how I want to tackle that, so I don't know how to answer questions like that. And I don't know if maybe I should do a video where I don't know any of the answers and just ramble and tell you guys I don't know why I don't know, please tell me the answer. Let me know if you're interested in that. Comment below, say yeah, I want to know what you don't know about. We can be relatable, right? We can understand what we don't know. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe. It really helps my channel out. Thank you so much for watching these videos. I know my channel is primarily about the tarot, so people are not really interested in the witchcraft stuff, but I really appreciate every viewer that comes to watch my witchcraft videos. And I wish you all a great rest of the day. You take care. Bye!